Hello Python programmers, this is AK. In this video we are going to see about how to perform the logistic regression using sklearn library in Python. Before we enter into this project, I want to share you one thing. That is, I selected as a data scientist intern in one company. So previously I shared a video in my channel that is about how I rejected from many internship process. So for the past 2 months, I attended many internship qualification rounds and I faced many failures in the qualification rounds. But that failures make me to do well in other opportunities. Now I got selected as a data scientist intern. So due to that, I got only less free time because I'm managing 3 works right now. I'm doing work as an intern and I'm making a content for YouTube, and finally I'm focusing on my higher studies. So I wrote some time schedules for managing these things. In my schedule, I assigned me to upload 2 videos per week. So you can expect only 2 videos in a week. So this is what I need to share with you. So your support is very important to me. So keep share my videos to your friends. It makes me to stay motivated and it will bring you more new contents from my channel. And if you have any doubts about Python or if you want to do any projects, then follow me on Instagram. I will definitely help you. Okay, so let's start this video. So this project is very simple project in machine learning. So the context of this project is we are having one data set. In the data set we are having some features. These features are indicating the person with diabetes issues or not. So you can see here the outcome field. It has some values which are in the binary category. So it tells us whether the patient having the diabetes issues or not. So which is based on the features in the data set. So in the logistic regression, we can expect the results only in the binary format. So the results in the logistic regression will be the 1 or 0. Here the 1 means the value is true and 0 means the value is false. So if you have any prior knowledge in machine learning, it will be good to understand the formula that I am going to explain. If you don't know anything about the mathematical concepts, then don't worry, I already made a separate videos for you. You can easily find those video link in my description. Okay. So before we writing the code for this problem, you need to understand the logistic regression equation. So the logistic regression is little bit similar to the linear regression, but the difference is the result format. You cannot expect the multiple type of result in the logistic regression. It only capable of producing the binary number of results. So look at this equation. So this is known as the sigmoid equation. The sigmoid equation play a big part in the logistic regression. So this equation brings me some insights about the next steps that we are going to do in this video. So here y is our target variable and it will be calculated with this formula. You cannot understand the formula when you see like this. So let's compare this formula with the hypothesis of logistic regression equation. This is the logistic regression equation. So these two are actually the same equation. So in this equation you can see the variables b0, b1 and x. So here the x is our input data. Using those input data we can find the b0 and b1 values. The b0 and b1 values are the constant values. It will change based on your data set. How we are going to find out these values means you don't need to find out these values. Once you started the data training process, the algorithm can take these values from the training data. After we calculated this input data, you can see this S type of graph image. So this is what the sigmoid equation is. So this graph will give you the range from 0 to 1 by calculating the features of your dataset. Suppose if you want to insert a new data into this equation, it will calculate the inputs and then it will scale the output in the graph. After that, we need to plot that value in the graph. By plotting the values, you can easily find out which category the new data belongs to. So this is the explanation about the logistic regression. Let's move to the coding part. So you need to import some libraries for this project that are the pandas, numpy and sklearn library. I only imported these 3 libraries initially. We can add the logistic regression later once we cleared some things from the dataset. Okay, so let's check how the data is present in the dataset. So I used the pandas here to view the dataset. I found this dataset in the Kaggle. You can easily get this data. So you can easily get this data. I will put the link in the description so you can easily download the dataset from my link. Okay, so look at the dataset. So we are having 9 columns of data, but we need to consider the first 8 columns as a feature and the remaining 1 column we need to consider that as a target. And then I wrote some code. So this code is pretty easy to understand. Simply I created 2 variables, the x and y. The x variable contain all the features and y variable contain all the target values. Okay, So after that, we need to split the dataset into four parts, which are X train, Y train, X test, and Y test. And then I allocated 70% data for training, and the remaining 30% I used it for testing purposes. Next, we need to fit our logistic regression algorithm into the dataset. For that, you have to import the logistic regression from the sklearn library. And then I create a variable model. So you have to call the logistic regression method in this variable. So now you need to fit the algorithm in the training dataset. So type model.fit, and in this method you need to pass the trained datasets. So that's all. Let's run this block of code. You will receive this kind of acknowledgement once you train the data with the logistic regression. Now you need to create another variable. So this variable is used for testing our logistic regression model against the test dataset. So we can find out the model performance once we tested with the test data. So let's test this data. So you can see here our model did some prediction against the test data. So let's check how much accuracy I got from these results. So look at this, I got some good accuracy. So 79% is not a bad. So let's check with the random data. So you can see here I gave the random data and it predicted the result in the binary format. So that's all about this video. In this video, I did the binary classification using the logistic regression. But in the next video, I try to upload the multi-class classification using the logistic regression. Okay, so that's all about this video. If you like this video, give a like and subscribe and share for more interesting scripts in Python. Thanks for watching and thank you. See you on next another video.